How's it going, everybody? It is Maddie here today, bringing you a new episode of Post-Apocalyptic Madness, and you're probably scratching your head. You're looking, you saw the title, you were like, what the fuck is this? This is World at War Nazi Zombies, and I had to do this, so quite honestly, if you're complaining already, I don't care. You know me, I'm a Call of Duty hater, but holy hell, if World at War Zombies is not one of the most fun post-apocalyptic-esque game modes I've ever played, I love it so much, and I'm here to show you guys why it's awesome and why you should consider playing it if for some God knows what reason you haven't played it. Alright, and we're in, and here it is. This is Der Reese, which is the map that introduced the Pack-a-Punch, and that's the machine that upgrades your guns. Anyways, where to start with what is so great about Nazi Zombies? It was a game mode about rinse and repeat. You constantly came back trying to either beat your high score like most people did, you know, seeing, obviously that's the main goal, seeing how far you could get. But there was also an underlying story, which is interesting. If you look really closely right here, is a radio. You press E and you activate it, and I believe in the starting area there are 3 radios you can activate, and when you activate them you get an audio log, and basically what these audio logs do is reveal more about the Nazi zombie story, who created them, how they happened, and they've stretched all the way out into Black Ops 2. So it's really cool that this is where it all really started. Naturally, if you guys have been around this channel for a long enough time, I'd say since about February maybe, I don't remember when I made the video, I said that World at War was one of my favorite hidden gems ever, because I feel that everyone was constantly talking about Call of Duty 4, and me being a huge World War II buff, just playing a first-person shooter in that atmosphere, and this crazy twist mode that Treyarch clearly did as a joke, becoming a huge success in their most renowned mode. I thought it was just such a cool idea. So, like I said, the main catch was constantly coming back and beating your high score, but the underlying story to it was quite interesting. And now, naturally, there was techniques. You'd come back and you learn, oh boy, you'd learn, where's a new gun? Here we are. But anyways, you'd come back and you'd learn, like, okay, I want to knife the zombie this many times and shoot him in the head. You know, how can I get the max amount of points for every kill? You know, it was memories like those that really served this game well. What was the best starter weapon? Usually I go with the bolt action one, but just since I want to survive for a decent amount for you guys, so I can just keep talking and playing, I figured I'd go with the easy choice. But, you know, another thing is almost like an arcade mode where you got, like, power-ups such as insta-kill, double points, and all that stuff. And these points serve as, like, a currency that you can use to upgrade your weapons, buy new guns like you saw me do there, buy ammo, open doors, and, you know, there's a lot of running techniques. And it was cool because it was also, a lot of you guys may appreciate in the way, kind of like Survivor 2299, oh, speaking of upgrades and stuff, this is max ammo. You go ahead, reload your gun before it, pick it up. Anyways, the way I kind of related to the Survivor 2299 is I thought it was pretty cool how the community interacted. Everyone was working together to solve this giant mystery story, and still kind of unsure to this day if it's true. And I think that's such a cool little aspect of the game. People constantly coming back, spending days upon days on the same maps for Nazi zombies, just to kind of see if there was anything that was hinted at throughout the worlds. You know, I know that in Shinu Numa, which was the 3rd Nazi zombie map, they were hinting at what was going to happen here in Der Reese, and like experiments that were going on and stuff. And that's just such a cool feature that if you took the time to find that stuff, you kind of had an idea of what future DLC was going to be. And that is just something that was so unique at the time in 2008 that I thought it was awesome. Now naturally it's a post-up, oh boy, oh, I got fucked up. See, you can hear him interacting with the zombie, the German scientist who created them. See, as you can tell, that was an audio log, and I thought just the idea of that was just so cool at the time. And I know in Shino Numa, if you went ahead and interacted with a bunch of those in the beginning, it played some scary little tune. It transformed. What's cool is that these things transferred from this fun little arcade mode into actually kind of a creepy little story that kind of got you not scared, but like, you know, one of those things where it was like, that's a little freaky. It's kind of dark and gruesome. And so I always thought that idea was very cool. But naturally, it's just kind of a simple first-person shooter mode that doesn't have really all that much. I don't want to say it doesn't have depth to it, but it's one of those things where you should know what Nazi Zombies is. You should have played it by now. And if you haven't for some God knows what reason, pick it up with some friends and play this shit, man. This stuff is so fun to this day. It's been 6 years, and this game mode is still really fun. I still hop on every now and then with my buddy Noah and play Nazi Zombies. And I just think that's so cool that the modes lasted so long. It's not nearly as good. That's why I'm promoting the World at War ones. It's not nearly as good now as it once was. Black Ops 2 is probably the worst Nazi Zombies. I'd say Black Ops 1 was pretty good. And then obviously World at War being the best. More so because it was the original. I feel Black Ops 1 kind of added onto it in a good way. But, oh boy. Black Ops 1 added onto it in a good way, but, you know. Anyways, it's also co-op, obviously. It's probably worth mentioning that you can play. It's a Call of Duty game, obviously. You can play it online with your friends. And, you know, working together does help, setting up strategies, having people get certain windows, and relying on your teammates and stuff. But I feel like I'm just stating stuff that you already know. I just want to go ahead and showcase this game, have an excuse to talk about something good about the Call of Duty franchise on my channel. So I hope you guys enjoy. Be sure to post in the comments down below what you think about Nazi Zombies in World at War and what the best iteration you think is throughout all the Call of Duties. Other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed. Stay sexy, stay active. I love you all. Peace.